Good morning. I bet you're wondering why I have the same shirt on every single day. Are you wondering that? That's because when I record your lessons, I do it all on the same day. For you, it's a different day, but for me, it's the same day. So I have the same shirt on. It's my Christmas shirt because I'm recording your lessons and it's before Christmas. And you're not going to be watching these lessons until after Christmas. All right, so let's go ahead and do today's lesson. It's going to be page 133 and 134 in your language book. All right, today's our grammar practice day. We've been learning the past several weeks. We've been talking about nouns and how to make them plural. We've been learning all about the rules if it ends with a consonant O, if it ends with a vowel and an O, if it ends with this or if it ends with that, an F or an FE. We learned all these different rules on how to change them. But some plural nouns don't follow rules. They are called irregular nouns. They're kind of rebellious. They're just irregular and they just don't follow the rules. But that's okay because we love them anyway. So let's read this list of nouns. We're going to need to remember how to make each plural of these. Now let's look at this list right here. You see where it says single? Remember we talked about the word singular? Well, that means one. So man is one. One man. But what if there's more than one? How do you say that? Men. See, the plural would be men. It means more than one. One man, many men. See, it doesn't follow the rule. You don't put an S or an ES on it. You have to change the word. Let's look at this single woman. Just one woman. But what if there's many? We say women. We make it plural. We use the word men on the end of it. All right? What if there's one child? How do you make that plural and say that there's more than one child? We say that there are many children. See, we even say it differently. One child, many children. What if there's just one person? Well, if there's many, we say there are many people. It's a whole different word. Do you see now why we call these irregular nouns? Because you don't make them plural the normal way, like putting an S or an ES on them. You got to change the whole word. Let's look at the word goose. Okay? If there's a lot of them, we say there are geese. Okay? What about a mouse? One mouse or many mice? Okay? Now this one you got to pay real close attention to. Okay? Here's ox. Now an ox is kind of like a big cow. And they used them in the old days to pull heavy things. So an ox is one. But if there's many, we say oxen. Many oxen. Here's one that you don't hear very often. One is called an octopus. Just one. But if you have a whole group of them and there's more than one, like a family of them, you call them octopi. Have you ever heard that? Octopi? All right, what about cactus? Have you heard of cactus? You know what a cactus is? Well, that's just, cactus means one. But if there's a whole lot of them, you say cacti. Cacti is many of them. Okay? Now what? Down here, these are words that never change no matter what. They're the same if they're singular or plural. Like you could see 1 deer or 10 deer. See, it doesn't change. You don't change it at all. You don't put an S on it. You don't put an ES on it. You don't change the word. It stays the same. What about one fish or many fish? Or how about one sheep or many sheep? They stay the same. Moose stays the same. Corn stays the same. Seaweed stays the same no matter what. If you're talking about one or if you're talking about a billion majillion, They always stay the same. These words right down here do. These are words that you're just going to have to know. You're just going to have to learn them, okay? All right, so your assignment today, and I'm not going to help you with it, your assignment is to write the plural of each one of these words. The 4 right down here, and then there's 5 more on this, 7 more on this page right here. Okay, now the reason I'm not going to help you is because all of the answers are right here. Okay, and I want you to write it. Now let me help you with the first one. Now, the word corn. What's the plural of corn? Well, let's go up here and find corn. Corn is singular. Plural, it would be corn. It's one that doesn't change. So you would just write corn. This one does not change. Okay? Now, what about man? If you wrote man, singular, one man, how do you write it plural? It would be men. So you'll write men right there. Okay? So I want you to finish this out and write the plural of each one of these words. And if you don't know, look back up here. I want you to get these all correct. And I want them to be in really good handwriting so that we can read what your answers are, okay? When you're finished, make sure you practice your spelling words and do your independent reading, okay? That's all for today.